Ww1 Women by Nayeli Padilla. This is the overall view of it. Ww1 started in 1914 and lasted until 1918. The work of women. Women took over jobs that men had to leave due to the war. Hiring women was initially resisted until the introduction of conscription. This is what urged the women into jobs. The jobs that women had. They had many jobs, for example, policemen, firefighters, clerks, civil service, engineers, bank tellers, and many more. But the women received lower wages for doing the same work. In other words, we were inferior to men. This sparked demands for equal pay. Still, so many women thought the First World War was resulted in a social revolution. Women work, women vote, quoted Anonymous. Which leads me to the women's suffrage. The women did the hard work of men, yet they can't even sign a slip of paper to choose who will rule over them. Feminist movements in Eastern Europe. Women's Social and Political Union, founded in Britain in 1903 by Emilian and Christopher Pankhurst. Politicians included Prime Minister H.H. Asquith were reluctant to support women's suffrage actively. WSPU's violent methods were just used to justify the politician's position in not helping women's suffrage actively. The response of women to war. Footnote. Response was an overall mixed. Small number of women took staunch anti-war positions. A large minority threw their patriots' weight behind the Allied cause. The Pankhurst reigned in WSP militant campaigns saying the male army of Germany would be a disastrous blow to women's movement. Why? Because it was an all-male army. Footnote. British women fell in between two extremes, viewing the war as an inevitability. Oh God. For which they had to make sacrifices for. Ww1 Women.